the long-term prospects and quality overall. And I think what I pick will beat SCHD over a period of years.
You're coming for SCHD?
Yeah, I'm coming for SCHD because this is something you can do yourself. No expense ratio. I know the expense ratio of 0.06 or whatever is really low and everything, but I think I can do better. And I think SCHD leaves a little too much on the table in some areas. And also, like, they have these, the way they have it weighted, they have some positions in there that are like 0.02% of the portfolio or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, why, like, almost why bother, right? So I just think that this project is going to perform much better than SCHD. I was even thinking, like, hey, maybe have somebody else who thinks SCHD is going to win. They buy SCHD, I allocate into this, and we see who wins, who gets a better return, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to hear your thoughts on SCHD because I don't think we've ever like really formally talked about it.
Well, it's good, like,
yeah,
but I don't think it's good, but I don't think it's great. That's the best way I can put it. Like, you look at it and it's like, okay, yeah, if you want to get like double the yield that you would if you were investing in the S&P 500 and you don't want a lot of volatility, SCHD is probably pretty good for you. Like, if you're in your late 40s or early 50s and you want to live off your investments but not have to sell any in retirement, start allocating more towards SCHD. I could see that. I could see that making a lot of sense. But I mean, it would make more sense if interest rates were lower, because actually you can get pretty good yield on a lot of bonds right now. But you know, I can see the vision of allocating into SCHD for that income. If you have a couple million in your retirement, that 3.5% or whatever you get from SCHD, that's like $70K a year. That's a pretty good retirement if you've got like a paid off house, et cetera, right? So
yeah,
I get it, right? But at the same time, if you've got 20 or 30 years left in the market,
yeah,
I think you can do better.
I'll say this with SCHD, as many of you probably know, I have SCHD as like 18 or $19 per my portfolio, probably like 10% right now. There's been some thoughts crossing my mind of potentially, you know, selling and reallocating it to VU or SPY. There's been some potential thoughts there.
Yeah, I 100%. I don't blame you for that, because I think, especially at the point you are literally like in Q1 of your investing career. Like, if this is a game with 4 quarters, you're still in the first half of the first quarter, you know, of your investing career. You've got all this time in front of you. And SCHD has some great companies, but how much do you really need to like put your money into, say, like a slow grower like Coca-Cola, for example?
Yeah.
When I honestly, I like your, for example, like Microsoft, probably way better for somebody in your position than Coca-Cola. A lower yield, but I think they've got a lot more room to fly with like AI and everything.
Yeah.
I know AI. The stock just went up 10% because I said AI.
We just got 15 new subscribers. Wow.
Yeah, right. AI is magic, boys.
Thank you for tuning into the Cash Flow Kings. If you appreciate this type of content, it would mean so much to us if you could hit that subscribe button for us. Also, come into live every Saturday, and we'll talk about and discuss the topics that you want to talk about. Thank you, and of course, do dividend stocks, drugs. See you in the next one.